and also degenerating into another scene of chaos on the floor of Parliament, and total chaos, total breakdown of order here on the floor of Parliament. Looks like looks like a scuffle between the minority MP, Honorable Stephen, who they popularly call Sticker, Stephen Amwa, there in a scuffle with another minority MP. They nearly exchange blows between each other on the floor of Parliament. This is total breakdown of law and order here on the floor of Parliament. None of the MPs will listen to the Speaker. At every now and then, an MP just flew into the air. The document on
Defense and Interior. Defense and Interior. Just a motion number 10 to read it. Just read the whole thing. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that this honorable House adopt the report of the Committee. No, this is Committee on Defense and Interior on the allocation of the sum of 10 million.
Trying to overpower now. You see a number of majority MPs now still coming to help the marshals of the House to push in the minority. More majority MPs are now coming to push back the minority to occupy their seats now, and also degenerating into another scene of chaos on the floor of Parliament, and total chaos, total breakdown of order here on the floor of Parliament. Looks like looks like a scuffle between the minority MP, Honorable Stephen, who they popularly call Sticker, Stephen Amwa, there in a scuffle with another minority MP. They nearly exchange blows between each other on the floor of Parliament. This is total breakdown of law and order here on the floor of Parliament. None of the MPs will listen to the Speaker. At every now and then, an MP just flew into the air. The document on
Defense and Interior. Defense and Interior. Just a motion number 10 to read it. Just read the whole thing. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that this honorable House adopt the report of the Committee. No, this is Committee on Defense and Interior on the allocation of the sum of 10 million.
trying to overpower now. You see a number of majority MPs now still coming to help the marshals of the House to push in the minority. More majority MPs are now coming to push back the minority to occupy their seats now, and also degenerating into another scene of chaos on the floor of Parliament, and total chaos, total breakdown of order here on the floor of Parliament. Looks like a scuffle between the minority MP, Honorable Stephen, who they popularly call Sticker, Stephen Amwa, there in a scuffle with another minority MP. They nearly exchange blows between each other on the floor of Parliament. This is total breakdown of law and order here on the floor of Parliament. None of the MPs will listen to the Speaker. At every now and then, an MP just flew into the air. The document on
Defense and Interior. Defense and Interior. Just a motion number 10 to read it. Just read the whole thing. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that this honorable House adopt the report of the Committee. No, this is Committee on Defense and Interior on the allocation
DJ Nasco. When you say also I fight, sometimes we have challenges with internet connections and all that. Good morning once again. This is Afro City Extra Hot in the Morning. My name is Kwasi Mensah. My name is where are you? We are here. Sally Banaman Martin, good morning. I know you are doing the watching and as well as working. We very much welcome you. Thanks for your patience. That's one good thing about using smartphones. It doesn't matter where. If you have access to internet, you can be tuned in right there and then. So there is no loss of time. Now, good say on because Endra every Monday free studio ha and Endra be seen there. Wow, and some ba enya sem kuto ye Ghana pa be say your democracy no ayed the say scandal of capital road because akokro ne agobe and na enkrofo age no jobe e wo mrahye bedwafie ho Enra nsem esi mrahye bedwafie de and na no pay say wonti bia na afi na bia upase utie news and answer will follow what is going on because all over both radio and TV this morning almost everybody is talking about what happened and then you see I feel the Ghana Mrashe bedwam just say a funny no area taswa omo entity kemu eso traffic si chamber ho and a pile ma just say kwofo etata so memo Emano esa na no mape backbench ho baby no mahuri no makojina na omoye no moye do meye. What really happened in Parliament with the kind courtesy of Joy Prime and multimedia? We have some videos which were transmitted live yesterday from the Parliament House or egu ye so. As usual, you can follow us on Facebook. Afro City Extra. You can also stream it live on YouTube, Afro City Extra. And now TikTok is also live with Afro City Extra. It is hot in the morning. We are going to delve into some of these issues and making waves on our newsstands, whether it's digital or print or even traditional radio. This is what most people are talking about today. Now, Unim said, and young common yebidi no as a matter is so no egumu or hamuji chemu bebre na I always say the kind of say we cry the asempa asante menra otumfo o say to and emre bi atwamu in fact the so kura gina mu omampanyin dada nana do dan kwa kufuado ene omampanyin foforo President John Dramani Mahama omumie no nyina abreso omode adwuma kese ehye ne ntase boko ntawantawa no onni hu dwuma na onsiesie ma wo mu na de aye bi pen ono na osiesie yendi enemu sensem no etina chese ekoboko a obamu bia ebedwo na anikasem anase rechichisem enra yese free yansaka free presidency and they say presentation, there will be a presentation of report and recommendations of the Asantehene on Boko conflict mediation. Now, Nitenti say His Royal Majesty the Asantehene Otumfo Osei Tutu II will present the report on the mediation in the Boko conflict to President John Dramani Mahama on Tuesday, 16th December 2025. Iti onyameye aduma eye enra na wotwe mitre bedanda eda ye nimwe eye 16th of December 2025 nana Asantehene Otumfo Osei Tutu II ebeko eye bebia Ghana aban konwa ewo mitre presidency na ode ensem se wotena boko ensensem no so no bebia akoduro ene de nananom eka efase ebia oman di so ebeye no akoto mampanyin ne naban enim sa presentation obekoso nonan anwumre na de nsashashe na secretary and nsashashe mampanyin ekasa mafo spokesperson to the president the Honorable Felix Kwachi Ofosu, Oye Minister of Government Communications. And on Assemble with the Presidency Communications Office. Ebaye. Until ya, Mami Enkai will say, this very weekend, on the 13th of this month, December, and Onyuntuni Dada Charles Kwajo Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba, and I say, DL. I will be him say, a back Ghana Anyunto for Magic Dimpa, dear, maybe a chum now, a Michael Jackson. So the new say dress, a kind of tin. Tiatiana answer Michael, but eba omo life any omo hon sesansa any onhu sometimes kojo grade so no jabo you say Michael there I have be kase broni ba kojo so de ote broni be ma but enyu obebo no ma bi kura enya ene odaso no kojo ekọ ye nsem e fire kira ba me ha hon sa nkomu bio enye de ehia no de ehia ene say afede adwobre aba asante mewura ba mu bi enti de court kan you de court anka o the free mention na eba ba yadwuma yame aduma 13th of this month this very Saturday ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium na onyuntuni Mr. Charles Kojofosu na yi ebeba so a abusua ene adofo emma ene ayerenom ene yane aka nyina atamfo nyina be wiom akobie afedie de ko yo de bayo enye ho no obi eti free fiada kopim se ne memenda ene ne kwasi ada beso de abusuafo enya ade a adaje ewo posokra na ehihye no simtin ne tetia ne se yebekwakoye ne burial service no ewufusom no ewo state assisted burial yebukusu ayebe on the 15th. No, it's still the 13th of December 2025 at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Na enono area anopa no so pepepe na oho state assisted burial na so minor de ho bejim ama yayesa ufusumi ama onyuntini Charles Kojofosu. Sa so na memenda na no 13th na no free say donko ekunini no nsia so bebo no so no ho na yi no pompon so ankasa ehye eno so Baba Yara agropamana so ho a ena na de chia ne kwasia da 14 December Baba Yara ho na no asofo a omunim Charles Kojofosu nyina ba behia na yaida na yada nyamiase efri anopa no nkono kopim se enwumere no nsia bebo enti Thanksgiving service no ebusuya yenko hye asodan bia mu hweniye di oba Sunday na oba no papa no ya Thanksgiving service no ye wia yasai ebusuya panyina betrase na nananom ata na chi ni adofo na yakata Kojofosu echi kopim se afi beso a bidi na finshia na afide yinyina ajatum se onyuntuni Kojofosu ampa no onyame atonsa afre no enra mrase bedwejemu no nsem no de kofa ba ye pa no ruling bi a yate Afro City Extra ye flyer obehunu say minority disagrees with parliament decision to declare Pandai seat vacant. Ebrebi be se na otwe mienu ni na yenya ntie se tamale court kese bi o high court ade abase Pandai ye constituency ho no aba na omoto ye no nipa bi ba ko bi a wonte ne ho ase de court abusuafo we sabi enya ndisi party no na tam court ye individual and the court say abato na ohwe ne de omoboboe no ohwe anya ne so ene ne sunsanso eno no enti no court no nhwem na se omohu se bibi wo ma omomento aba no foforo court tena so besafe no November 24th no mo de ruling by say ampampa no ntochima bi ewo munti no Pandai MP right now or representing MPP or constituency or parliament no ontumi nkare ne ho as MP bio eti court no chere koma parliament say the SCNA omuhwe mu no che EC eto abano foforo the court betima ya ne say obetire parliament say EC ento abano foforo nenso no say EC bekoso ana say electoral commission bekoso ame ato abano foforo a just parliament atwere wo mu na krata ne kodu parliament foforo no na speaker Babin majority chief whip da fiamapo ede to nim say the avenue na honorable you can say right honorable say oh me hu na embom no ade ba konso ne se Pandai MP ankasa no honorable Yindamas one ono no kwasem ne se odi asem no court ruling ni ba na anya ne de nti ono so for appeal ana afia o just say ebi kura so am se omo de adibia kodru Supreme Court so secular right eno abusanfo enye twi enye brofo ubusa me made kro court for terms lawyer for terms enti no nka ebeya oman ye MPs ni nyina nya abotre na court processes na ewo ho no efri ho a then he the speaker will invoke the house's orders and rule on the matter. And no, it was about a week or two ago. And Rachi as an answer as a speaker, as an no, on quite one country of Munina, Tian says, see, I feel the clerk of parliament, Atra Komaisi, said the court to know their Brennantino, or said Pandai constituency elections, no, almost a ton of fro. And MPP free, as a hen say remember trapa say my crew manoti ye no sunti modi mo bebrebe ebetwa afo so de ene kwan bia so no ye nemu e de befe so in fact the first day now mo say speaker atwere akoma clerk atwere akoma yisi no de now mo ba be point na so mo anya daje embubu asenu na enra de otum so mo kono mo weta so do wa we besin ewe besin do wa shefu tuntum shefu tuntum just say a ye bi ansi enso no obi a black and o masa bonus marks nti no ya hu ni pakro nim mete say majority guys say mo feri nsura mo bi mo nim ne ehum nim na minority 79 as say omo e de face so 79 you say yipa die dey free man so mo keka 78 and say ne say na mo be dey a ene yen cooperative entontom ene we ye koto ene osono osono so wapa utia koto so be yam enso koto ko wura osono hwenimu a asem bia ni MPP MPC she omo ho koto ene omo hye disifo hwenimu enra ye ne ane ehwe kra no it was something else. You know, you just can't enjoy what you were seeing unless one gets when you're serious. And seriously, NDC force now more some outstanding and there may be items if you're modia bapono so and so no muji approval no mutumidi adwuma sikasemia uni budget yi by ubia de sunu na yi bia ba or sem na chifu hum no muto so aba na yegituma na yenyentum ba enyi yenyentum dia forget because current parliament with 9th parliament we there yenyentum de chebia ndisi for na kasi yenyentum because MPP focus on yenyentum krana 79 against 180 something there my friend. The NDC has absolute majority. Nemuno, so obaji atumo yentumo. Aya na sometimes civility ne gentility nti omuye ma una yefefe banra de MPP for no eti edura NDC for the hwan wo mu in the last 4 years no omo te ne kase na so the hwan wo mu eye enra nwumere no. In fact omo etumi famu approve some not also about 30 something plus as a 31 or so almost 40 as omo tumi de famu eye ere nyina ne hono na esre keke MPC na si formu ya ebi fifiri omo nkonwa so abedru floor ho ankasa bebia na leaders ni gina totoma omo hono na chese marshals na ama and for the first time marshals here on by there no omo dressing no says omo eye soldier for we there civilian suits here bi na omo de parliament logo no abo omo chinti no hu na chia na be say oye marshal gina ho de abeka say normal MP no mo abaye yiri mu say ne omo protect omo bibika no na MPP for omo ni bibika no ye hwe say omo so emme omo a eye ndis for omo ka bibie no wan hunu kra no hunu the honorable Steve Namoa Dr. Steve Namoa MP for Inshia so here in Ashanti na ono de ohwa onya twede a enkobeto ni wure so obotai enipa nso ananko no koto twede no so no enipa no hye white na materials ya de ba ko say a man is never careful unless he wears a white shirt and buys a brand new car. First, yes, over tie so a young contocra. Tie for the kaftan for error their face so ever.
Committee on Defense and Interior on the allocation.
It will be a young one P. If you also are a free the Institute of Economic Affairs IEA. Ubia nimse womo de eja maybe a twem ho na ye ma me Kwasi Mensah currently we electoral commission ho na we adwuma emra na Kwasi Mensah adwuma ewo electoral IEA ho no de enokure nie na utumi se na ne ho nya hisa o free IE hono no me presidential debate no bad bo kwa we moderator bo on kwa wa henda anya moderator nyam so no organizing no on ma welcome address share modalities ya de be debate no bia ni age se ma me we fair we neutral we o mamba pa o kopɛ ne ho asɛm kwachi appointment free kufado wo so be electoral commissioner this for so wo say the MPP for the year Charlotte say no wo se wo di mfie ndan so ti mfie nwotwe ye ma wo ho me da ampa na me afika no mato ne din no frɛ no say wabo ye mfita duku mami every aye ho for a long time the new director oda omano Dr. Charles Mensah e dey aba say omai agora ye die say ye de lithium mines no ekwa koma obi na wahwe so amayen na omo abetu no omutu wi a omo no apɛ kakra de amayen say de enim da bia no watena boase kakra watena Prestia watena Konongo watena Kenya ase ene manson potem ha kra na wani tua se mines ba won potem ho a dede ene pollution de obeti bebre ba mpuntuo pa de be boss de dwonso aba akokɔ no so oni ma boase ko hwe adepa bia ne boase a do be ho step for over 100 years we have had the world class gold mining in Obuasi. Ghana enya another mineral bia ye fene lithium abushafo omo ni mu se no na yen na mafo ye fools ne ma bi ye de ye lithium yi nanka kufu ado time kwa na nompo se omo ede sa lithium si ye adwuma and then this for 10% bi a mo jama ma ne de so a edi no mokoya e boka ene ya anya kra nka nhye fom me de nanka me no mo ye adwen na emu yasesa ban na se waba na wo covid ko je 10 ne so a na ya ma otumi wanya overwhelming majority si wo parliament ya enka wo de nka wanya kra nya 25 to 30 and somewhere na kra nka nya 40 to 60% na de wo betu ne fa mu 40% kra na ayeden abuja vonim de ko si ye 5% ama kofi bua ebe ye senko justify and then for say here over wanya de okeka na de okeka kire kufu ado no last day no ye de be ka kire kra be kire wo de no and then no na no dwom ode kope baby try din na I will say say andisi abai ayer wadwen say chinchina chin komo de beje sa 5% no and on a civil society organization some NGOs and organized bodies and even professional bodies jampon can be or more no more as a legal for no more so go MPP for so bia me hear that so bia jampu class in the field the honey the entry book akra as you know no see and declare galamsey and declare state of emergency minim expert kwa no ye just about 11-12 months ago all of a sudden after the we enya the field in the experts no enka IE Institute of Economic Affairs so do man want to say sa deal no it will not be in the interest of Mother Ghana. What has been in the interest of Mother Ghana? At the time, here were diamond mines crowd aquatia ewo maimu. Ye hunu diamond road da, ye hunu diamond house da. Cocoa road ye hubi. Cocoa road ye hubi. Cocoa house ye hubi. Cocoa hospital ye gold hospital da. Minim fear wodi uba we as what is a gold school da. Ana gold road da. Ana even gold house. Ana gold hotel mpu da. Ebinsi ya. Eso debi to gold ewa ha. Ewe ye maimu lithium no sa hwe ahwe a kire omo de ka efom ho quickly mame nko newspapers no mo hwe odo mo so de beka ho ma yen pandai sem no eda abonten den daily analysis say sa pandai ruling na course no in fact we the MPP for na kasa enra MPP this man is supposed to be the national organizer of the MPP Nana B and so wohwe adwuma a woyɛ ma party na minim say Richard Ahiagba a woyɛ communications director for the MPP no otukwan ana asesebio no hododo na ana because eba baby say Ahiagba ɛyɛ n'adwuma as a communicator for the party a na bi ɛde na hwe ni wa ɛne ne fugu no abegye no wayɛ oyɛ wi a ɛnam no ankasa sometime ne ho hint na asɛm no kra no obi antie ɛno say ayɛ problem back a I don't know why the leadership of MPP cannot just allow Nana B to be in his lane so that others within the executive with G mandate and say me pass me ye a friend say communicator could organizer but he organized the conference and as usual and the Obeka say no manifesto otiatia mo adoka kwesian say panda rule ne de enya de omo MPP bejatum if he say it is assault on democracy that is being reported on the Daily Analyst front page. Minority majority clash over Pandai seat and also at the Hobio, the same daily analyst now, producer and patchoma newspapers no and trend is a paper can say platform national. Ghana GTA and Gold Board office visitors no passe omo gold office bi na omo so Ghana 30 December ne return year of return no matese NDC Abeku Santana ene Kofi Ochida ko KOD omo se omo e de be hwehwe so this year pa entino visitors na ifrebu chireba no Ghana Tourism Authority any Gold Board I hear say omo ebe pitchy Ghana Gold ama omo to Toby as to exactly how they're going to do there. We can only wait and see. Asante Hene to present Boko mediation report to President Mahama on December 16th. That too has been reported on the front page of the Daily Analyst. Yanko, the Daily Searchlight. The Daily Searchlight is so omo banner headline. It says Pandai judgment is unmitigated legal disaster. We and be brought from na yenya yeko to no enra de me say wan fanche unmitigated legal disaster. Na just say sa disaster na yekoso no unmitigated je say untumi sia no kwan na say bibia mfa just mentiase o mo mutiase no ha o mecheche mu a kire ye mra ye to adwumade ni so no. MPP condemns alleged secret government WhatsApp group against OSP. Enra and some of kind of hodie na me na be ya adwen pa say I don't know me that news file and OSP ni communicator sameda ko ebetina joy news for news file program no so o kasa na no ko bo WhatsApp group bia something ya ne on the host to ono your lawyer ono kraje tum say waka ho bi nemum sameda ko do fa say ya ban na create something say that enye aban yenia go bodi ya ohwedin na oboboboye na there's no way say ordinarily sankrofo with who become ho abom MPP for some NDC for the omo na ho nwi politicians bia na ho nwi enso do waban mu na ho nwi sin the opposition it is hard dem hwehwem because to them as a mampanyin na ban ahyeda atete secret groups bia omo eye adwuma omo kan kire oman no because the government na ati dia e osankotumi bo oman no amane kwan be so na mfa so tie ya wo hwete e konso asika ni mango bia nkoso enam se sika wo mu na sika fast yenti no the MPP demanding a probe into what constitutes that particular WhatsApp group and why the country has been kept in the dark about it. And no, and so one of the headline stories that the Daily Searchlight. Minority alleges NDC plan to amend the constitution. Enra, omo dede na chire no, omo breaki kakra na omo ba abonten no, na ebine omo kasakasa na metese the honorable Kojo Ponkroma kase die nti omani abre no NDC for atisem so no ade bi wote na wa amfa anyi serious wa wote hwa na bobo abawa na se ebu abo omo de omo no Kojo Ponkroma se omo MPs no minority for no anyante ye ne se the NDC for ni abre a obi busa se wo absolute majority we dia wo sa prekra kwa GCT ni bi aka ho ayedai hwe Kojo Ponkroma se NDC nyaya nka nanka MPP ni bi akra ni House of Parliament ho nanka omo ane nka tede mo ye no 1958 edema Kwame Nkrumah be ye president by force no betia ne se afedie omampanyin nana omampanyin John Dramani Mahama na ban no ye nyina kra ma ne nkofi e ma ne transfer for life na metro nsafre na ya to abafoforo eno nti ena omani abrenti omo de omo se enura omo flyers omo de ba mrahye video na ba ko eka ho ye no third-term President John Dramani Mahama. The Ghanaian Times also at the abase 41 illegal foreign exchange traders $1 ni pounds ni ade adewa bonteno ehu kakra siposifo ade ahomachene mu efemu na omantimi anya mako 41 sankrofo no mo chen kokemfo mo skatu because omo digwa wo ankasa no commodity ni frebuchire ena eba so otea no woton 41 ene ya chewo omo koyo omo dan ye wa ha omo ni biuji fo na kabo mu ye behwe de ekwa akosie another story back where wow just say Ghana must iconize Babin former Kumewu MP minim ni pakra waka say na iconize Babin no na mentiase because what is it about Mr. Babin Okase, who your objective analysis about his speakership between the 8th and 9th Parliament. Most of the cacophony I see a large part of it is because of Mr. Babin's whether willful or unwillful competence or incompetence. The Ghanaian publisher, Ghana to lose $630 million with lithium royalty cut. That Kofi Amabua, Lands and Forestry Minister, and Odechri where all Kasaka na what you say, I don't know what he means by that, but we get into the story well. There. Then another story says minority demands withdrawal of Pandai vacancy notice, and then Enra na minority for the day and say Domo can say speaker and San Country Clerk no one easy say about to no nyato. The entire moyer sano, a bitch much what I say, and a face and say Fidelity Bank, or managing director, was so under her economic outlook now. Positive economic outlook to drive growth. I say, Ushisho Nemeya, Omano, Ebetumi, Akoso, Ama Yeho Atoye. Reject the call of sycophants, Ras Mubarak, former MP, na or some NDC, and two on one Mampany, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama for say, O Mampany, Oma NDC Fono, to two sycophants, not to show what some say, and na court term, and na for a Kabika home. And I mean, see for my oh, me patch close the door. Obey Yama, a fee. Now, Bohan said, when the Munyam Kakra open, na Aquagenino, 18 Mubarak, NA2 or Mampany, for say, or her, na on Mawinini in Frinko for, or me and you with my quartet, with my quartet terms. Our Henry, know I said that the Chinese say, don't know Paso Kakusiano. Daily Guide. And so, Enna Eka say, was say pandemonium in Parliament. Brofuna Okan just say, not Parliament. I say, Bubruja. Oh no, I Bubruja because we so want to say, we so want to say, MPP say, we won't abandon you, Nindam, honorable. Ain't me, Numa, Sarum Katra Blikuma Fonusuno, I'm fat. Sarum Katre, a Yakotia, I'm fat. Baby, a tumfa, ya Yukumu, and so there. Na utumisi bibia che so mbefa dada eti e hose angosi aga but then radio de otu no money abre na 90 illegal ba ko report 41 the illegal is 90 illegal foreign exchange traders and na Bank of Ghana and Ghana police akabom akwakoche wo mo eno so ho asem edaha a omo the illegal so a report to the grandfather of all newspapers. The Daily Graphic was a Pandai seat creates chaos in Parliament. And also the Watia Bre Abuja for a year, this year, I think somewhere, Dr. Omane Buama, Nipa Ben Watria, Afim, Finfiwana, Mukunya, Koshia, ya, Elupre Koshia, or wasn't Potem or Mufrim, Nipa Bakwan, and who Yachan Momarka, will be a Yazutum to be the Yachembi, a Dr. Omane Buama, Abrantia no Hojo. Ubunipa and was a Sudini Penny, Intino Dudwana from all over the country. They cried more for him than the others, honestly speaking. Honestly, I found a year basso, Bushna Penny say, Saturday, yeah, that Lumbadia Wahano, now almost so a day on the Abosso. I'm sure, say, every day I hear a year go for the answer and crying. See, a Src commissioner, so the Abbas Ghana, Afibia. Sika yehwiegu ewon kofo botom omomu wia omom penafo etu kwan omototo edan wa manone a omode oman sika na fa kontrase edia yeni oman yenya bi ne ye rade nyagopon ebo oman ne ka $3 billion enchepi ene ekwaje bisia bi free IMF conditionality say come the domestic debt exchange program yiba nyina no was just for $3 billion for every year, Afibiano, Src for a Commission of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Commissioner, and Ekasa say Ghana, Sika, a fanko fobutum, Maria, I mean Matnaso, no, a gekako, a $2 Sikano, $3 billion. $3 billion. Ushe player yeto ama mampanyinya 3 billion bit matosa be say I don't know. The p. Ena ekuku nkofo botom. Yetumenye no special prosecutor baye wa try because Africa the musin adwuma no kra no one fan to. And the last but not least, the Daily Statesman was MPP kicks against Pandai rerun. And dear Enra, what you say, Omo any breya ankasa president to receive Boko peace mediation report on December 16th. It has a photograph of His Majesty Dotumfo Asantehene Nana Osei Tutu Abebio and Odawa Fefe as always. Afi yewo bako I was say Ghana's Cyber Energy Secures Block in Guyana company bi wa watumi akonya adwuma na say bibisa ewo Guyana nya Ghana o man foforo bi wo Caribbean so baby hono mo so akodro South America ho baby sa the new crusading guidance so say 18 million debt collusion at Gihok. Hey akso kufi dwuma foto ne da ho no $18 million odi saying how many years or as 8 years now okay Gihok company de o manage mum ene Gihok nya kofi dwuma nkegu enso okochira ho no yese cars no mato nyina odi kofi eno de odi and this for allegation echi a wa hra be chi MPP ni bia be hunu bia enso bokom no na de etuamu ewo we atesem ye hwe de kwakosi o say state distillery goes after kofi dwuma KKB Fosu Enterprise lawyer and others and afi APL almost do manu atum say government sa lithium na odi kwa 5% ne de that 5 no mo che na dia na say mo de ache ni pakro no and say almost ebu sabi abusia these and many other stories and are trending in the whole of today starting from yesterday especially after midday eti say wadwani ania you can as usual go under our feed on Facebook, TikTok or YouTube and send us your contribution please I don't know what to me so akayama and tell others about it. So by sharing our feed, others will get to know that Afro City Extra and Hot in the Morning is on air. I have in the studio our regular panelist, Mr. CJ is in the house. CJ, good morning. Yes, time we have BTS so nyame adaro ma yetumi abade ne abankrante ne kan.
Sure.
It's about 5 minutes after 11. Uhwe ensem ya otiti wasomu pa free of my Ghana mu. First of all, mami enfam free aha emao. Enra press conference ya na bi ye no. Me pacho ahiagba we.
Well, some pan will be sano. Once a problem with this MPP no. Say my system ni yedwuma. Obiya na ope. That is the reason I almost suffer saying. And then in opposition, I think I'm organizing well. Because as at now, no, Ghana form fan chair mu.
Crowd.
Mwenye Ghana for he papa. It also come to two no my ne bibia systematic and almost share no money because then be press conference obey.
Yeah.
Is he the one who's supposed to do press conference?
And that's what I'm asking. Where is Ahiagba? Say be Ahiagba to Kwanya na Ahiagba hold don
he always does they be no about
it. Just here.
And Tasumu. On say it will be one di me na keke kra no. Men kase what is out. But then be you be a ni di me na keke no. Obejina ho no kan asem a lot of people no know my feel of
asem komunti.
Omunti. So Inti assembly saying I think say you follow process na man there or na say this obey the conference no. Ombra me.
Because say they okay where say bibisa no say chairman po and an hodo na your vice first vice second vice and I think third vice. General secretary. Ewo communications office, a whole department dedicated to communications. And
I think say na be also or back away kakra.
Why must he be doing everything?
Or backbench kakra or no maybe see because a banner because on what locals now na be a press conference.
As what? Organizer?
What you say?
What are you organizing?
Organizing.
My chum kakra because on say you better abano. So share the minimum for organizer for on say one nessa mobilize a nipa and resources they are showing together.
Yes.
Say ye be gather wa ye ba bantima abaye first no more rally no fan mammoth rally. Omo last one na omo ye no na kakraka. On say mammoth ye elephant ebusa for no back. So no mo in boom no. San be ye ben ha enkunwa eba nsu ebe hia canopies ebe hia microphones ni stage ni saa ne manema no nyina no wo as organizer obehwe afi constituency eba. That is what I know about organizing. Nelson no dey compare saa rallies kakra wo hwe in the 2024 elections hwe MPP4 platform stage how na say crowded and small na hwe NDC4 stage say they sit down kama na bibia so dem kama. Now who's I say what organizing went on in the 2024 elections?
They are very disorganized. Very disorganized. Most of them rallies are not just now working. They are very disorganized. Okay. The as a face, you know, I did be one a can as or becano. But there was some yet you will be any as the sumano. So you was some as some like I said the whole, but as some be when I had the sumano. Say I'm found sumano now can. Nick Yentiempo.
But we say this man because it will see I don't know one train crack that say me baby kind.
Menyini say or menyindi.
In a party this man is on
because party no communication team I also Mokasa. You new organization soon will be organizing.
Yeah.
Stay back. Who will be big contributor at the time of mutual speech? Just contribute. Okay. Number they also communicating with the public for MPP right now. Mekasa. General Secretary who are Mekasa, Chairman Crane, you are the Chairman Deputy.
Your deputy so.
Oh, come on.
Nafi Yangbawe.
So
what me who na
exactly. Me angasa kranka bibusa no busa me nim. O me entenenka. The position is want to me handle. I mean, you can honorably resign. Bibia no esi ho kwan.
Oka wa mantipe de bia. Me on wunda akosa.
Okay.
Very well. But asembia ha adwen kakra the way I see krono. Afi yemrai. Ohe the substance of Nyamana Okayana, when the person say you the pharmacy jano to nchena her message no. Me enra ne ho Okayano, ba ko atwe madwen kasepa yes WhatsApp group na e ba no say as a government a create some WhatsApp group bia wa penko phobia say one more first one more neutral no mo to me criticize ya on ba bontia ye ne ya TV radios oh nipa we the o man Ghana ho don't tin work no. Sa nkrofo no na osumomu egu sa WhatsApp platform so no MB Vodrin say one strategy aban pass o de say me no platform there untimi free ha enko venti o TV ni radio abra ya uni kan ne discuss here say be ya objective criticism na no obetimi aside for well on kan hardware there but the point is that say government na ya e was so mindful no etimiti but what who be senya asem ko pie sa Saturday what is say your secret WhatsApp group go Asenka woka ho so nka ho but ye adwuma o man no na techri
because Saturday no I was miss anyone me ko ka ho de me come asem Saturday na me tie news for na em say me say that you know I think say it was a slip unso we me fa asem say nya
yes
o kan asem chef friends o chef for mo
and OSP na slipper you
yeah
no what is slippers
and then OSP
well yeah my office will be
yeah no yeah something like that enti well, at the end of the day, the neutral seminal, when they create a kruma. And your media for ya,
yes,
and I expert, and a neutral, and I expert, yet to kruma, and a professor, yes, I'm so Professor Dim Koda. Eh? Lithium Asemia by ya, or share camera and Nim Casa, Mufan Tonoso, a maneka say, ye fancy for the any words. As if, sir, implying, say, at that places I two natural resources.
Who need to not the
I said 10%, no, and yet, and nay 5% or more. And so her camera and him say, ye fancy for the minimum paying for Casa. What I say, it is her neutral, ever him. You need neutral be our crew. There is no neutral. It's the end the engine to near Brando. Say we MPP who say we conservative we social me who say we social but neutral assembly they made them mean to
it you know
now neutral we there platform also what's your locus on that platform
now what kind of ka omo bom because where sameda Kwasi man work na utumi say ya ban we be government communications office almost 78 million no omo anye say omo de kwa koto bank
yes
o je say o de ye adwuma ngasa enti no me hwe madwene mu dia utumi say somebody within the government setup thought say sankrofo we normally say you cry your parliament your bantima parliament your patasi parliament it does not necessarily mean say a political group but a influential group any atiama ye ho as and when I hear on near frefre won't be because to near Chayadre, near who the between me. But MPP for some person say, are there now or mine to me take initiative say because BBC is over here. First of all, you the executive must tell us and somehow maybe go to parliament for approval or something like that. But none of these steps were taken. And you know, and I'm a producer change sa a group no omo famra. Ojo say MPP for case with this and as omunye omani omo ba e na nkomo so create bia e bia nkomo anko fie ntam sa.
Well, omo kakra but untimi force aban so much. Aban dey ono person really government ni you. Na otoa so nyeza.
Nanga ha.
Intade bia beye bia ma watimi aye na dwuma agana for the share nsa for 4 years no. Ondo obeye. So me for to government no. And MPP for say na woka no. Omo ba ye no ye mom 8 years. Enfie nwotwe. 8 years. Exactly. Ohun call onfa. At the end of the day, the media, MPP so they need him so more aligned with the media, and then everybody was saying said the media is biased
towards MPP.
Towards NPP. But you see how I done it. Why? Because in this strength, you know, then I make us say MPP TV as opposition, you know, and no baby and come follow back. No more resetting, and because MPP money wasn't keko. No more reset. No more reorganized. Then you MPP and they say we had the man, we have the man, we had the man. No? At least. Okay, a year duma. As I now be a na ope. Omunsu ahwe. Intermediate, I don't think say omo locals be yeah the governance now my NDC for 4 years. Let them run it the way they want to run. So 4 years ne so an e ba ko to aba. Yeah. Say to aba ye ko kojina ballot box no ni ehun so adwuma na e dey say omunsa no. They didn't do it well. No omo na be kan. We vote them out. Yeah. Just now ne dey too much noise ugly noise no dey ehun ya. Omo make a friend is a press conference and as any suggestion if you say beer is well on the offense deserve to say we do as omo kan we dey yes omo kan I think say citizen anka say be hu yeah but as now pa the platform no platform WhatsApp no WhatsApp they have the 4 years mandate to run the country. Now
what do you want to know about WhatsApp? Say what group now WhatsApp group say you interest can you join
Debbie
and
Debbie and be per se dey to so but I know that be so 8 years no that WhatsApp platform.
No admin.
I tell you.
Oh, you go for free,
massa. Oh, you mistake. Be you free. Now me no kase yeah, you be you free. Sisi ya ankasa omo opposition, you know. I was saying every person matters, no. Yeah. Because any people be a voting here. Yeah. Opa omo platform ko kan asem wo so. O sorry na you free. Oh yeah. As at now omo opposition. Yeah. And what are they talking about?
See, I've got a worse than at first because on the factions in the by camps on the doors, you know. I'm within the MPPs now, because win them, I'm a yes, roya, into a new dinko mokra, no crew, to me, can you because we need be a free band.
Exactly.
These days, now, besides more bank crazy for when some crowd for an hour. I know better if you're on why hot and I'm a no honorable at the end. Well, let's stay with them because as of most of the adults not crossing the NDC for Nankasa, and I say, Mr. Be catching a majority leader, Mahama Yarega Casa, we catch a master Jadi Nakoboko. Was up academic, I will still make my point. Some people in MPP wanted to see my back when I had 39% in the 1996 elections. Former President John Jacob Kufuor and I say, each delay interview, everybody knew that interview was going to be explosive because she was so actively expressing himself until say the man went deeper than normal and I said than as usual what he does for other TVs in the Anaye monotonous. This was quite an engaging conversation. He said a lot of things and so. Matisse Amada Eba TV so say the part where President Kufuor say Kufuor do nembo o man kan say no and say no one for so na no one tiase no it's normal according to Elena Madako former YouTuber me I was every the BN who abenya ne tenu na bibia kuya na so bia for do yeso because ono Amadako just say okay ono Amadako just say President Kufuor time no even though a lot of things went well and President Kufuor as a person did well. What you say, and you be beyond to me call touching, and then you bring back you know can't so when you back you know kafa a President Kufuor do remember one and can you but another revelation also did to me say 96 year old first time as MPP flag bearer Rollins he in a ball from team no Say what's the MPP for P as a came my fan copy, including a contact Kwasi Mensah.
Yeah.
Eti na utimi se wo kan de ahye ba omia enkran se enye de sebi ekuraba NTV da any what is your take on that?
Well, I think say any secret. I don't think it's a secret because Nanado Kra wanted to contest him at that time. Yeah. Nanado wanted to I think say they contested.
They
contested. I think say any news mami. And once the MPP ankasa in terms of democracy there.
Yeah.
And no be wa kwe nimu.
Yeah.
Until say NDC I decree and declare and the one say they are shawunsa. So do declaration near their shawunsa. More a kuomunese BBI is contestable. A boama you sit up. Yeah, the shawunsa more sometimes the motim your debate. I bear no grudge against anybody or contesting another at that time.
And as
President Kufuor at that time because Sani ran the party.
What is he saying? I contact the Mensah at the moment. Because Banchia Engine.
Yeah. He said that. Yeah. Say Kufuor and Kasano a gentleman on Kodi works against people because Ocheke Kwabreje Japan. No on another side.
Yeah.
He said a lot of unpalatable words at that time.
Yeah, about
Kufuor.
I see.
But he made him press secretary, right?
Yeah.
Inti such a man no inti na nyamkopo amano kwantenten no
yeah
na yemi ya say I don't think the party no man a chance call the nasi could hear a lot of things from me say MPP because NDC ni president bia ex-president bia or TRCC but fortunately MPP mu obi o nka no ma be the most successful president fourth republic Ghana enya AJ Kufuor or sanso tiase just as a person and the party yes nka mo so far you just go to him take his advice and can no be run smoothly. But I'm going to
well, the Kaze Justin was say Brano. Oh no, Brano. And sometimes we also have to understand say former presidents are not as free and free so what friend you know what share say special days and others because no ko but na we are with me about say at the party level there na no as a Justin na no secretary there na utumi man 19th year president Kufuor fi name government level they different matter altogether because the games the rules are different and no kofa osan. But should we say look at what you're saying say President Kufuor do firm 96 and the about me firm right now no nyina how democratic the party is unya som kwa de anyo che say utam so e because wasom tin ye hweso ne de amount na emum no BBC bit me aba nkofo be contest even if you are the main man people contest you but Ken seems to have some reception to that because according to him no just say no so we see about party no ka no from 92 coming bie no about party no ka sin no ka ne Japan when nkom mudi mu a o chere ka se wototo ma party ni ade na metie na dan me video na am si the kind person ka kwesi ya say enka no ba reason no o sanka party ni nya adwem say se ken abade ya ene wa wato form bia fa beju sika because ken dey aboy enche mu am we come to test ni na do you think say some message some message we it me any votes my candidate and any say we pass with the Democratic Party like MPP anim
ten ankasa we na just be call friends we presidential aspirant dabe
I think last year.
Inti okasa wa bok party ni hoka no. Uye adwuma na mfa so ni so obekọ so aye.
Debi.
Inti satama no obo party ni hoka no so be the president.
No so na government contracts we nya where
na. Exactly.
Conditional is down one.
Proko. Oh yeah. Ube spend it.
Yeah.
Who spend it? Party ni ba power. They compensate you for that.
Yeah.
Inti what is his logos?
Yeah.
Contractor.
The
last friends minister according to your mouth 600 million Ghana cedis on the eve of President Kufuor ABC form. Yes, because they owe you for contractor. Why? Intimate more party who can have contract. So what is this saying?
But don't also what you say.
Kennedy asemwa kasa na.
Opo beka. Asa. O metra micro manga we dey beka we dey
asem kayemede. Because me who Kennedy say in terms of governance, in terms of leadership, obi a was say yes so so. Ubebu sam say identity ahwe oni panyi tifie. Na oni panyi na tena 20 30 years, 28 or so, 24 25 years. na panyin ni be kɔ obetu kwan na wantimi amfa na chi anja obi ofie hɔ no ma sa panyin we yesoso no so panyin we yesoso no so upon all these years as MP obekɔ no ni seat wan fa nche.
Oh, okay, hold on, can free.
That's it.
Okay.
Until in terms of governance structure, what they didn't call parliament 25 years. Me who the contribution or contribute to ye as an MP.
Yeah.
Me person will catch them say, and now my handout, and I'm for sign a lie. I want as governance, as a structure, governance structure, his contribution as an MP for 25, 26 years, what he did.
24 years.
24 years, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, or me who as an MP.
And it's a catch
exactly.
Since central near the cameras name microphone.
It's the Kennedy Assembly. I mean,
well, I feel young for her, coach Oti Ado, say Ghana, Mianani, Echi Panama, Evrimna, Ebema, your group, no, your chances of qualifying the group, no, Ebekosro. But minimum so passport, but a national issue. I didn't Panama, I say, you didn't go for a miensa and a pre, a group. Yea, England for whom, Croatia for whom, that's the 2 European countries and 1 South Middle America country. Na your coachy, Upo Umpunzo, Bishiasa, Crofwimi, but I say, all the one Obago Kono, who the woman. We didn't catch a threatening war, Breno. And yet, threatening that or pastor threatening Panama. Why should he be fixated on Panama when we have 2 more great teams to beat before we can really qualify?
Well, Gozi, Tamane old school now. You're quite interquire. I won't say, yeah, and I'm quite sorry, but who's a commotion to be see?
Yeah.
So, riot.
Yeah.
There's our target. Unso my baby, I'll bet my quakushia at that school, maybe a nipa bear 15.
Yeah.
Most of my bear 8. What I say? Into 8 against 15. No, who who targeting? I will say, wait there. Aha, yes, sir. I think it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Sometimes, uno be kokon. It's all right, Betty.
Yeah.
Why? Bema soon since woman's no harm. So I think that's it. And football, some you can don't say agri minister be the all the friends a swivel chair could see farm. Greek minister, friends say your friend say cocoa board. Yeah, cocoa board.
Randy Abbey. Yeah.
Oko cocoa farm. Cocoa farm the old warranty boot. Me wa. What do your friend?
What's your lena? Yeah, starchy.
I'm saying starch and Ankasa cry the full one the tone the topping. And the swivel chair.
Tear rubber.
Yeah.
And the table.
Yeah, farmers day. No any hobby.
It's all coffee fat drawn.
I don't know any day. You changing the portfolio, Nana. I think I'm saying if you are an energy, you know.
Oh, sure. That's all. No, Randy.
Because farmers did the Chroma cocoa a part of your agriculture.
Every chief executive officer of cocoa board
piano. Farmers day cocoa na hold you country. I think so. All this one. You say you're good. Shoot you up. We are relying.
Shoot you up.
Exactly. Because you cocoa said can you cocoa hospital, cocoa roads.
Yeah.
So cocoa
house. Cocoa scholarship.
In terms of your farmers day, it play most important role. And excuse me, I say he was on leave. What?
Now, on leave.
I do my dear, only 1 year, uncle leave.
I said that in a holiday. And you live only that near holiday.
And then you must be there because an American. I mean,
and what they call, sir, you know, FIFA, fixture
straw. No one can be saying a governance as a president in a governance structure. One pay attention to it, and they accumulate in a bakers when in brown house. Not gonna afford the buffet to abate ya. Starting kitting say ya. 81 started so be kaya. Kufuor the scandal started. A friend say cash for seat.
Yeah.
No bun any goose.
Yeah.
If you what you say. Yeah. Enti Mahama no maybe or honoma. I was say no matter small it is no. Also 2 1 more.
Me know we are doing because Samidian fee seek a coach na bontini. As at time now launching a code of conduct book no. In our what you cry.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't think code of conduct book no. A bit no be because Aboniesi went to me and fax her book no anya regular the book no. Man find and my shelf no. Where Makubi no we have become where body language even Ubia what the book about say Ubia at all times Mumunipa and not presidency communication Felix Kwacho for spokesperson to the president the Facebook post back to back. I'm now do up him so letter now we call Machebedwom ekaten presidency or next week no buy no anyone akra na fe strategic majority overshadows deben minority. I say as a gesture, as a tendy, as a these are because nyehwe de but who so here because oh yes I never nyina no odwen say bia wo de all man fans obekom na o party no and the goodwill na o check away kakra goodwill so yanton goodwill nye posters na to enye campaign message a process ni ne marketing kiti bia o mfa ne serious no and ma goodwill etimi edwano. We are about 1 hour into our discussion. Don't forget we started somewhere around 10:30. Latest by 12:30 we shall be out of here. But we advertise your name, a lady from KNUST Bedinkomo. Thank God she's in the studio. Very soon we go to her. But before Sebekono, I am going to our feed to read some of your observations you've made the last time. Those of you who were prompting us to check our sounds. This is what we want because we want to build this family together so that we deliver the best for you, even as you expect the best from us. But before CJ, you may invite the lady to come and join us. Let me ask you this. You see, exactly 1 week today, Dr. Fukui was in the house. He's a senior lecturer at Kumasi Technical University. He teaches entrepreneurship and, this business and blah, blah, blah. So he understands. He has a fair understanding of economic and other financial things as far as the nation building is concerned. When my probe was that ade nana dollar no nanka Ghana buying bit my home baby NNPP are buying for 8 years. Oman to me and trans one day bianca say a dollar summit near my dollar number for ma. All of a sudden MPP NDC buy within a space of say 10. So dollar is stable about 6 months. Yeah. So about 6 months into their government, dollar has been very stable. One man on the dollar politics. Today, so young people don't even $5 in politics because your time was terrible. This time is far better. And the man is forcing. But revelations coming say that Bank of Ghana has been pumping so far since January 2025 $10 billion. Just to stabilize the dollar. And no,
well, Fasobia and Niso Papa.
$10 billion.
Because in Fasobia Niso. Because the dear emphasis is everyday living of a Ghanaian. Saska we are baffled and said and reflect this out.
No way.
And reflect because as at now, who are there? Yatiso man.
Debbie.
Fair enough. Untimi kasi enti no maybe no baku mienu bi o ha yatiso.
Like what?
But no
the here be ayatum. The mad yatiso no insignificant.
And a hona na kawe kabi say
electricity cost.
Exactly.
Nsuo be cost. 4 times in a row.
Dollar na o pump iskagu money stabilize no. And money and trickle down ba and me hwe. And there's no point in doing that. Esa na o struggle the manufacturing sector, the export sector. At the end of the day, export is also a creative job. Manufacturing a creative job. If you have importer, you're going to have a lot of unemployed youth. Okay? Na se me export here there ba na message $1 na menya kitu bia. Then I just say store me export.
They be the main import.
So me manufacture product. Na product I manufacture no because of dollar no for we be a free China ba. Who is going to buy what I have? See, I was saying, go kitty, young consumer, poultry farm is very hectic. A Juma heading, make ye a coconevi. No, be walk or talk cocoa foods. Not air for about top median. You understand? Now, who's going to buy from the farmer more than 100 cities? What I say? Until what the any penny say, we wanted a stable currency. That is what we wanted. Say currency is a fluctuation at the Bechina Costro, at the Bechina Conform. We just wanted the government Obeba say 16 cities. We can have 16 cities for the whole 4 years. Or let's say 3 years. It was okay.
At least 1 year now to my
what I say
4 times in a year now.
So be Pompisike Guma just say because to get public favor say because right now no Adia Emma Mahama enjoy all this goodwill President Mahama enjoy is because of the currency. Because as now, no mean say who
I want to criticize him. So you want to criticize him because na dollar na say.
What you say na dollar na say. No na see. But and also affect production. productivity in terms of export, in terms of the factories. They say, but yet they say any factory will spring up because any worth producing in Ghana.
Yeah.
One, electricity boarding, and so boarding.
I told 4 times.
What I say, 4% VAT, we say you got 20% withholding tax. And all this thing add up to Obia, Obe manufacturer, I'm on the cost of production, ever cost row. Until Meko China, Missika Kakara, I'll just sit down, import, open a shop, and you pay me my employer as shop boys. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I make my money. But forgetting, say, they affected the youth at the end of the day, and they best spark it up unemployment. Which is another threat to national security.
Yes.
And for now, I believe say Omunchaso, Oma Pompe Kakra, $10 billion. Just $3 billion from IMF. On conditionality on their money. And then to pump $10 billion.
Yes.
Just to stabilize the currency and play any proper role. Yeah, in terms of say no. I believe say yeah, Oma Yebi Kakra Omunjai.
I think
Omunjai. I think say even you peg it dollar at 14 cedis for now. I think say yeah bad.
Let me now for the next 2 years.
For next 2 years. Until Oma buying at least with the 17, 18. Because you see a balance here at the end. So one balance in terms of say okay, you be production, you be export. Now we compare in terms of obi away important there. Because of for now, in Ghana for any does who.
And now it's so
4 years now be call election.
What
go to ma youth now omunye adwuma no. Oh, ballot box no mo.
No to tia wade bi.
What you say?
When you want me
to pompe kakra, it's okay.
Nana omo to tia oma, what do they lose? Ono abetna so what as president ya na so wa ban mu nya president nko. Even ordinary MDC for near their kra no. Their life ain't changing drastically to change for the better in the next 4 years. So we are praying that this will be a problem. Won't you mean when you have one in the over that the crime is a docket to cry now charge a day bonus crime is in there a year I can say special prosecutor nay attorney general Omunya what you mean then some people for campaign but now 8 years after crime program not to baby oh we are to me you know 100 year me offer bi na 2 years for see na open na ko bobokro no nketenkete ade ya ko fa wi wa ru me akochina me agile 20 years abra obi kwa kodi $1 million abra yitumi kra nche no kra no wakwa kodem ya china na chia na party for kodi na say chobo wachi ni pa muni emra. So it is us who are not doing the right crime. Can you imagine that you work for TUS say boni na mpanifo di no yen kra no yen fe ho kodwen na ki ni bi na say yen yi da.
Well, that's
according
sad.
to him
the
way things are going, you know.
What's your mind, That's sad. I mean, it shouldn't be that way.
Don Willie is watching us. Don Willie is out of Ghana. I just have to confirm exactly where he is. He's a lawmakers now turn into boxers. And so here in Parliament.
Yeah, no, Parliament. It wasn't good. And the papa. Maybe a democracy. And you know,
maybe our finger speaker.
I think it's better say.
Speaker.
Jordan.
Speaker. A problem. Some come match now. Referee a problem. Fans so for players will be at Mr.
I think the speaker and the hands are tied.
Okay.
Because NDC for.
Say no, I will see any member 7 days. I'm will be to me.
No. His hands are tied. Me my cast has 7 they be America. Because right now no NDC will overwhelm majority.
Yeah.
More than 2/3.
Yeah.
They were saying here to impeach a speaker.
Now what is it?
We just need 2/3.
Even if they impeach him, what does he stand to lose?
That's African for you. We care for our
about
position.
80 years.
We don't care. Unse be before Nankasa na no. You care about your
reputation. What
DB?
From
all your life.
I don't know. Also started assemblyman. What DMP?
President Mahama the Parliament.
Way back. Until
right now, you will do near Nimu near Nim speaker in the was it the 8th Republic or the 8th Parliament?
Yes.
Right, sorry.
8th Parliament.
Oh, speaker. Speaker Juma so what I say. I mean, it was Emma Parliament Juma no rise. So what I say. Inti say be impeach one eye day. You Juma. You were Juma papa na kasa so em say when you know. And no say oh banam hwe ni di. I mean catching up with him.
When you know one effect, but still no. Powley is also wishing us good morning back to you. Pa, thank you for doing the watching. You are still live in the morning with me, Kwasi Mensah. I'm in the studio with my good friend CJ Lewis. We are going to have this voice. If my producer is ready, my voice back. Na me welcome Miss Mavis Aning, who is a representative, a student leader representative from the Kwasi Nkrumah University of Science.
The Patriotic Party has taken serious note
Titled,
on a grave disclosure made on Joy FM's News Power program on 6th December 2025. These revelations cut to the heart of Ghana's democratic order, and raise urgent questions about coordinated interactions occurring under the guise of institutional independence. During a live panel discussion on Joy News Power program on Saturday, December 6th, the Director of Communication Strategy and Research at the Office of Special Prosecutor revealed the existence of a government-sponsored WhatsApp group that includes officers of the OSP, security institutions, representations from the Supreme Court, hand-picked journalists, and civil society organization leaders. The shocking disclosure was confirmed by the host of the show, Mr. Samson Aning, who named Yoko, the Ghana Police Service, Src, and the OSP, and also representatives from the Supreme Court, judges, as some of the members of what, in our view, is a cabal. When Mr. Ayene, who is presumed to be independent host of Newsfile, explained that the government set up the WhatsApp group because we have been given work to do. What kind of work? We have been given, the government has given this group work to do. He exposed the rotten core. This is yet another irrefutable proof of President Mohammed's and the NDC's blueprint for an elective dictatorship. What has been exposed by elements of this dark governance is the secret government-run virtual meeting place created by the office of the president to ensnare our nation's most critical independent voices and institutions. Supreme Court judges, the special prosecutor, investigative agencies, and hand-picked journalists are all on the take and on the same page, a page written and controlled by the NDC administration. The New Patriotic Party has taken serious note on a grave disclosure made on Joy FM's News Power program on 6th December 2025. These revelations cut to the heart of Ghana's democratic order, and raise urgent questions about coordinated interactions occurring under the guise of institutional independence. During a live panel discussion on Joy News Power program on Saturday, December 6th, the Director of Communication Strategy and Research at the Office of Special Prosecutor revealed the existence of a government-sponsored WhatsApp group that includes officers of the OSP, security institutions, representations from the Supreme Court, hand-picked journalists, and civil society organization leaders. The shocking disclosure was confirmed by the host of the show, Mr. Samson Aning, who named Yoko, the Ghana Police Service, Src, and the OSP, and also representatives from the Supreme Court, judges, as some of the members of what, in our view, is a cabal. When Mr. Ayene, who is presumed to be independent host of Newsfile, explained that the government set up the WhatsApp group because we have been given work to do. What kind of work? We have been given, the government has given this group work to do. He exposed the rotten core. This is yet another irrefutable proof of President Mohammed's and the NDC's blueprint for an elective dictatorship. What has been exposed by elements of this dark governance is the secret government-run virtual meeting place created by the office of the president to ensnare our nation's most critical independent voices and institutions. Supreme Court judges,
MPs now still coming to help the marshals of the House to push in the minority. More majority MPs are now coming to push back the minority to occupy their seats now, and also degenerating into another scene of chaos on the floor of Parliament, and total chaos, total breakdown of order here on the floor of Parliament. Looks like looks like a scuffle between the minority MP, Honorable Stephen, who they popularly call Sticker, Stephen Amwa, there in a scuffle with another minority MP. They nearly exchange blows between each other on the floor of Parliament. This is total breakdown of law and order here on the floor of Parliament. None of the MPs will listen to the Speaker. At every now and then, an MP just flew into the air. The document on
Defense and Interior. Defense and Interior.
Just a motion number 10. Read it. Let's read the whole thing. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that this honorable House adopt the report of the committee. No, this is Committee on Defense and Interior on the allocation of the sum of 10 million.
trying to overpower now. You see a number of majority MPs now still coming to help the marshals of the House to push in the minority more.
In the morning on Afro City Extra, your social media channel, with streams live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. So you can follow or stream right now as we speak on these three channels: Facebook, TikTok. I like the way Canadian pronounces it, TikTok, and then YouTube. It's Afro City Extra. Yesterday I saw you sharing, said City Extra. You forgot the Afro. Maybe Afro no sharing. Yeah, I did promise you we were going to have a conversation with. You see, I almost had a challenge with the designation, but I know the lady for quite some time. She's a student leader at Kwasi Mensah University of Science and Technology. Today, she has a message for all Ghanaian women, young and old, and especially even if you are a child. Miss Mavis Aning, KNEST, SRC, Stroke, Local National Union of Ghana Students, Women's Commissioner. She's in the house to throw some light on gender-based violence, sexual harassment, and so I don't know about Bisham. See, I wish Oba. Now I can say, you look sweet this morning. To me, a report to our heavy was a sweet bang and a old patch. It's a toffee sweet or chocolate sweet or whatever sweet. One Jimuya, to me, first, and now, hag, mouth of and there's a embra bano. So one tell was soon went TB. Now one found to unfo. Now more especially possible to quiet no one found more home brand to quiet. You may go and one where we stay at wherever you are going. You may not enjoy it because in other places they put some premium on these things that we are going to talk about. Before we go into the proper details, Mavis, you are welcome to Afro City Extra.
Thank you very much, Mr. Danlati.
Yeah, I like the way you say Mr. Danlati. You have to speak like a man now. How are you today?
I'm fine by God's grace. How are you too?
I am doing well, thank you. Now I understand you are the LSRC, that's the Students Representative Council, and the local National Union of Ghana Students Women's Commissioner. Wow. When I was in the university, Women's commissioner were for endowed students. You must be a woman, all right, but you must be very, very, very endowed, like your sister. Because Mekai said, "Oh no, 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 campaign, I'm a women's commissioner. You are not so much endowed, and you are not so much misendowed, if there's any English like that. How did you win it?"
Oh, it was more of strategy and winning the hearts of the people.
So I joined no more no year you match body no.
Apepepe.
And that's the time any idea. Yeah, time any idea grow. Okay. Because yeah, time the Mekai say so campus politics. Oh yeah, chamuko lecture halls. Oh, actually classrooms. Na makoye campaign, yes sir. Yeah, do you quite near lining up? Me, I went for news president, local news president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me the second. Yeah.
Elections.
Elections here in the second.
In this
Man, we need 3.
in
In the second. So I was part of the campaign 3 and now me could be. The women's commissioner no. But I could be no kind of we call one lecture hall. Who knows there? Where they I don't know secretary because so women's commissioner part there you don't qualify. The why are not appointed to the incumbent? They know what is why over witness. And I the one heard what is now. So it's more about strategy, Ajune, than body. I like that.
Yeah.
Now you want us to talk about gender-based violence.
Yes.
Why?
Okay, so
You have to speak into the mic, like you're teaching.
gender-based violence is something that's part of the society. Day in, day out, people experience it, but we've not yet thrown more light on it as we should. Yes, because it is any harmful act towards someone because
Any
of their
of
agenda.
yes, you.
Okay,
Nah, they are friend.
midway from it. Into gender-based violence, no, acts boni a woyetia will be because of the gender.
So you're bad.
So you're bad, and I say so you're bad. Just that, yeah, in our world today, you know, mostly it affects women more.
Gender-based violence.
Yes.
Studies just a hammer during same member.
Sapepe.
But I mean, primary school ni teachers I'm going and female teachers no more hard during same male teachers.
Oh,
About violence, I could to try and about China,
see, you can't gender-based violence now. Broad. It could be physical, it could be mental, emotional, even obi stalk or cry.
What tell
Nini na come harassment and gender-based violence no eso. So na me kind affecting by affecting them and say you who news so baby bo or pulley be matin ni na violence.
Yeah.
Just that more, especially in marriages, a jumem
relationship. Office juma.
Office.
Yeah, took no. I have to cook breme. Family table so mame. Be issue of fridge is in the but now so over to hold into no other to na feel who know as we trim none who true. Now, we'll say a Thomas and don't you think say be a man are more likely or more freer or even more welcome to complain about it than Mema? Because some do be about this she am one to her. I mean, catch inspector or so. That was in when I said chicken bottle. I have occasion made any foolish case, but so okay. Oh, Baba Chimney here because one link of Yanko be into my area, not Bahami. Don't you think, say, sir, in Kahun be a member, dear Montante? I want to believe, say, if it is there, then it's there and it's for everyone.
Yes, it's for everyone. Same kind. And I think, say, it's high time, say, society, no, able put equal weights on senior, you handle and back cases to Beman so dear. Because of their working. And Bema be suffer in silence or more country be or catch will be no crown or best.
Yeah. So called damn yourself catches so we are born so I'm out back with you. And so catch a sacred show. And I say, who pry and I owe me bring to am as you know, Irina, and then trade abonos. Why should that be the problem? Why should I even be? And then I remember the intimate complaining.
I really say a societal norms no sani yesi aye niema fiti tetena bepem samri you be bu twi me say be mensu inti nipa na they are tetena from time awonyini
yeah
inti they are not taught how to express themselves, how to open up bibi any a nation even in crown cresa say a cranny bibi kitchen say parents no ebe study their cranny and near Tiana na why din
Yeah.
na osho. Nti these things no gradually it conditions the mind of
The male
Akran.
child.
Yes, nti psychologically no Ojidi say he's supposed to solve everything on his own.
Yeah.
And you can say open up to BI because the indirectly no be answer than but that shouldn't be the case.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the awareness here for what reasons? Because now we know who can experience it. We know why GBV or gender-based violence happens. And now, okay, you tell me, what are some of the forms, actual forms, identified forms of violence you take? Knowing now say it's not necessarily physical. Just say be a to trade and say yeah bokutubo. If say a net kutubo and that's my mia then what else are you doing to me? I can say violence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So saying a kind of your physical one, your psychological, your online abuse, which is currently the main theme for this year.
The body shaming part that happens especially online.
Online bullying, obia posting at the end instead say wo enya wo fa twem ko ontwem. Obe type bibia wo nipa no be kan it lowers your self-esteem. All these are forms of violence because you are not supposed to do that. Inti afi ye team here ending digital violence against women.
Why
All
women? Why women?
And here for
But if you are sure, but what them men be a Utia or Simbefim, Kevin Tiller, Bema, or them man be a Utia or Simbefim. Ghana, your love, what in Ghana? Hey, what in Ghana? Aye, or them will be a Simbefim. So, to me, funny, but why do you take women?
We are from Ministry of Gender here.
Okay.
But Sanya make me but for banning women in because we are all supposed to be involved. Say obi be online. Sometimes people even hide behind different accounts.
Yeah. Fake accounts.
Yes, or your bar or your bema. Now what type it the ope. Not knowing that the way and it will have a psychological effect on Nipano. Because the more now who did Nipana term we say ne ho nye fair why you say no. Na gradually nipa ni gidi say po nti afi na confidence na e we nipa ni mo no we kill no. Adwumam constantly boss na what tia we dey okra dey hu hwe yeda.
Me no kwase mfa o. Dey kra na dey na dey me interview me hu. Yeah.
Nti de bia say yakasa asem ni gradually afi won so no ubeje di say okra unye good enough.
E bi won so kwa na nya na onye o. Okase brana wa mana.
Anyway, say all my home. See, all these are things that it has to stop.
Yeah.
It has to stop because it affecting the and people go as far as even killing themselves because of these things. Especially when it comes to sexual harassment. Oh, and never made them budget of it. Akrani be rema. No why and the obey.
That's molestation.
Yes.
That's defilement.
Yes.
That's more criminal.
Yes. Opia say onya akra wo free abusuye mu a omoye opina.
Yeah.
On kan tro bia
She can't because obo so pay sa hwena kwa.
Okoye den ye pesa buza say okoye den wo ho. Which is not supposed to be the
case.
case.
Get be na share.
And but sometimes cases in Bokra akra kitikiti kwa na penini dan ti kra de nya skirt asem. Eye wo penina na unya wo ho peni papa.
This brings me to it. Yesterday or so, I think I chanced on a video on TikTok. Now, there's this woman in Kumasi, the radio talk show, no, it's Ajidi Kakra Fine, Ajadua, Mamia Dadua or something. That endowed woman, I think on Sumpa. There's the same show, no, in one breath, that's one episode, two separate episodes back, which was on Noakra, she's not keeping track of them. One was this. Like we are saying, or reporter say, or no, Bemano, Wadada Krabi, and no Akoshe, Bemada. Ama Krano Gra in say. According to Bemana, or complaining, Akrani underage. I'm on your me. I'm on to me, Adada, and I'm saying, eh. But I say, the guilty conscience, and you know, or no, or some program be like that. Oh, okay, wa na you cry. Ese we do homa police near show. Producer picking a number no na program no pass all money. But this is her reaction to the report the guy gave. And then in another breath, a woman called, say some years ago, no say no also a teacher knew or so, but were a mother of 2 and married. And there was this boy. I heard description nowadays, man. It's a child, it's not even a boy. Because according to the girl, the woman complaining, that boy was barely 11 years old, 10 to 11. So unsura, no so unsura, because 9, but or ABI 11. Omonet ono tifi. According to Akrana Sropa, Akrana Akrabia or Hadrian, so a friend of someone rascal. Or any she them who you know of my Mammy no of mother of 2 no. I had your more friend of sexual intercourse in every. I'm out no didn't you friend my man that do and say, Sad no, I had no pan since then I started in buy. You know this woman's reaction? Now look at the same scenario. No, this reaction is different. Hey!
And no, has our crying out crab on you.
Aha! What is that? Now, girl, no crack. Oh, now you cry, now you be out to me. Hey, sir, I cry to me. Now, cry once ready. They say, just a one to me and can't said you'll catch the bear man and say, oh, I see a chone, went to me and cut the same thing, Angela woman. But the bunny are even same or one is even graver than the other. Because Omina had to lure the granny into their space, and when the granny came, they took advantage of them. This woman condemned the male for molesting a female child, but found it funny to even gesture around with the female woman who molested a teenage boy. Is this where you want to draw the attention to?
Yes. That means our system is not really working. Because if the system is working, senior car say police for check.
Bear man for doing that. No? She should have been so bad. Yes.
And even pay how can you come here? Should say a more than that. Just that.
I read you in what to mean canning.
It's so your money.
Was on the normative.
It could even be say any idea I see once to say cry or yeah baby, but on team bambeka. These things is high time and system no working for boys now.
Okay.
Right now, Kobiche has started a movement, Boys Life Matter.
Okay.
Which is very good because gradually we're trying to for number so say Bearman to here. So when you are Bearman, Papa B, Madam Fubi, you have to check up on the person from time to time because Nyama Bibi she show mumwa. Say who jana is no besuno, but ideally, and you can say yes.
In checking out for them, what signs do you look for? How see out of a fair movie? How do I assume that you may be going through gender-based violence? Say, why me can't say, maybe I want to know ebeti now when they are so looking at him and okaya. I can't even assume like that. So, what are the signposts that I should look out for? Say, sorry, I know you say your boss say your spouse and somebody close to you. Now, who be say then maybe something like this.
Aside from physical aspects now kind say maybe any pan we pray will be I believe say as Adam for neighbor a bar you should know relatively well enough to know say bibi hano even though on kasa. So that is our responsibility as human beings. It is so if as only pan roommates no wadam for no neighbor o mama papa you should know them well to know that as an unseen even though the person is trying to cover up and it should be your responsibility to ask questions say obey open up because already society I say kasa in the na so nyasa police but nejuma on be who say at 25. It's here as human beings, it is our responsibility to look out for each other. That is the first way I bet me solve these gender-based violence issues.
I see.
Yes.
I see. I was squirming when you mentioned the police. The other time they rounded up some girls at the roundabout saying that they are 9 girls, you are not supposed to be standing there. And the authorities say we should come and drive you away. in driving them away, they took their numbers as well. You know, 9 girl. My dear friend, 9 girl. Yeah. I don't know. So also will be able to it's yamra. Kona kwachina okoya wasa kwa number. As a to be here crash and buying now was a rabbit. It's
going to say yes, I dream when you may be. And
what can I do? Say me witness me do our Nippon country. If you grab me no never many war because me can't come pay. I'm a host penny and I'm so boss to one Toyo cry when him high cry or VAT no the what in front. What no more do or could you no more ba I feel bad nice or the was Casa on me say that's not how she's supposed to address you or he or she is supposed to address you. But oh, you are not complaining. I am an observer. What can I do as an observer? Does it concern me? And I say, as long as you are not complaining, I should look on and go my way. Also, the best man in Cowboys and come with Tom. They are very good.
Senior can right now, these days, I know sometimes a bit dicey because, first and foremost, no. So, I say, find out, say, at near money question is the person okay with it or not? So, Kasaka will be say, or your penny.
Yeah. And you may wear.
You see, the Jumera any co-worker, is the co-worker comfortable with it? That's the first thing. So, if you're comfortable, that's when you can take the next step.
I see.
Or you're comfortable there. Oh, call reporting could be you, ma. I catch yourself on some.
Let's assume a beating. A beer, Sam, Mammy, and Niku, a run home. Say, yeah, no. Na a mebo wa uko pattern Niku talk on a woman. Now, Casse would the police bema. I have a waka who said because the air cost won't pay there, but one person could be go police station and I push for Babachino. It's no, and no, I know now. Can I assume she's comfortable so I can leave her alone? Uncle Sunshine every weekend be a never come down to good tribute.
For a brownie dear, you have to be the bigger person and report. Sometimes some people when them say they need saving.
Especially in marriage setting.
Yes. As a wo now Chen say as Ohia say we saving from because you say condition na make one on your condition I say you couldn't own no. The obey any beyond can to know time and crying into or no to head, even though you're born in San and conditionally no. Now I say it's normal. Nipa maybe your best son. But as a woman now obeying in neighbor in your name, Sadia, wouldn't necessarily we are bigger person now 2 1 more. Echo reports it. Now reporting so I would DH because I'm saying the TT cases I more reporting so and quite baby. Why? Why?
Sikana. Officer na sharing sano. So better ka na kwa chaw na utofu. Wa ka no ka banka was tofu. A banka me na me tofu. Na me na me de bai. Wo so se un min to ko de ne wo ka no. Wa pack ya ban de no atena wo de no wo ko arrest. Na de me ka ko arrest. Na a me bi wa na me kwa ne den.
E ka kwa obebo kwa ne nti ka baby kwa nko report because if you say e ka na me kwa ko boni police station kwa ne so chain a car made maybe a hospital and say I think it's high time the system starts working.
Now, systems start with communities. Communities start with 1 or 2 people coming together.
Yes.
How can the local community, say a suburb, say a church community, say a school community, work community, and if like the larger community being a village or a town, come together and look out for some of these vices in society and what do they have to do about it?
So I believe they have to create working systems. If I say school, I say a system, and I say a place a BBN you can run to. That maybe the first step won't be to go to the police station. Maybe the first step will be to go to that system. No, must set up. And to campus say, if you face something like that, you will women's commissioners at every level. Faculty will be, college will be, department will be, and your overall one also. So these are systems put in place. Aside from that, yes, our counseling units were
okay.
Yes, our Directorate of Student Affairs. So communities.
Student affairs, that's the I have a good view.
Oh, there be.
So for an uncle, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They care about the students. Inti a officer even so some more reporting ma women's commissioner na say a out of the hand gradually when asem be kwakwa koju. Just that you are making system in place maybe have friends so be call that office na we yonku
Students.
yeah maybe habit me open up inti from that side no that means communities workplaces animal bisa should be there maybe at the workplace there should be a psychologist that or neutral so we are so you have to ask them back the person will take it on so this is how we can start now kakran no we build a safe space for both women and men and yes idea time be society there will be no change.
So, but I like the fact that you are taking this on because if you don't take it on, it could remain for forever.
And it will even be worse.
It could also worsen.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to also stay long. And I want to say, I don't know, yeah, Shuyan de Fofobia Ichi. What I say? Oh, about some few years ago, and a government of Ghana yes, so introduced comprehensive sexuality education. I now do want to grab about this side in MY. That's what I say. Meanwhile, that's the way forward. Because these things, say Ghana had now found a simple say we share classmate a bit my bonnet to her. Come over to New York. Never had it. Passport to your stamp on and rat. And so what they amount of the half hour be out free by. So it's our way of thinking and our inability to see the future in today. Now, maybe you can tell me, as a young person, what do young people also have to do? Because young people seem to be at the receiving end most of the time. Yeah, na ye school for. I know you can't hear the near Kusimano. So, sadly, yeah, girl child, my boy child, Ubianca boy child. But even some young boys being sued to me after university, after polytechnic. These days, there's no polytechnic. After college, they go to this workplace, and there's this particular woman who thinks, I'm a guy, so let me speak for guys. We can speak for women. Who thinks, boy, yeah, what by idiot? Before some Maya and Benyan and Chemi, immediately 3 months. And you know, said the man to me, friend Maya and Kituano, hey, but Jimmy Bag, me could have also be a Kwasi. My Jimmy Bag gave me and Kwasi, and you made the Abbey TV in Mamma the other day. Ubokum nothing in Sandamo. And says, oh, social media, Nigeria phone at the buyer. Neighbor, do you have a charger head? Or then to man want to see them and obey neighbor. It may not sound violence. It's been fun saying Jamina so come out, but this is not the right way to go about some of these things. What is the advice to young people when it comes to gender-based violence?
So, as young people coming up, we are supposed to challenge this narrative, call out these stereotypes. We are supposed to, how do I put it? We are supposed to teach that this is disrespectful because likely for us, Dodona Yetimia school. So we are supposed to speak out because the only way you'll be heard is if you speak out. Said yeah, and we're supposed to call those things out because you are chair from primary, JHS, tertiary. That these are some things you're not supposed to do as a lady, as a guy. We have to speak about it. We have to call it out. We have to teach the world that no, it's high time I change the narrative of how because things are changing and we are supposed to change along with it.
Yeah.
To young people, it's high time we champion this gender-based violence issue. We make our voices heard. Baby, I better find yourself whether a junior school class. You can even start with your friend.
Yeah. By
educating your friend. Maybe I won't say what down for no. Or bob on battle. It is your responsibility to tell.
And I also remember body. Much more was be so last no the train that was seen that we media if na the sun am not so. We are sa bo was in the baby I did. And also no we know also no miawa.
Na kwada ni
ase. So why violent? Why violence say?
So we have to educate ourselves. Say yes, say in a fair man a fair sapepepe. Inti me nkobo hwema na akofre frɛ me.
But the end answer I said near my baby near as young people also near everywhere because there was sexual harassment and make course be on it by the UNDP also. Yeah. We have a sister and the book and say, yeah, we are hearing them no Roman sisters, Roman brothers, Mubianga Zobia because if you can say follow now to the letter there, we may never have to engage anywhere because me boy hey, me boy me need cry to hey sign we are hey. What is in some hey? Stalking is there. Oh, corner me be jaw quite the way of how I say. Don't you think that our time said the Bible because enjoy your youth, your youthful, and it's a season, it's a phase. You'll be youthful forever. A time is coming. You may regret. Say, I should have enjoyed myself more. When I was me. I don't know why people say that. When I was me, I should have done this. I should have done that. But we allowed these so-called studies, to cover us and put us somewhere. I am all for if the age is the disparity is too wide. Some 20, 25-year-old molesting 11, 12, or 20, 30-year-old woman molesting 15-year-old boy. That is a problematic thing. But if you are 20, I am 30, she is 33, I am 25, and we match. Why should me touching you be a problem to the point?
As long as there is consent, why not? You see, the fun part you were talking about, it can still happen when there is consent.
You know us, so now see baby free. Yeah, high consent pa dear sister. And yet it's not written, it's not even a verbal thing. It's a body language thing. Because it's a girl no, maybe on you, more than say you grass no. Open as what you can ane. The one is open with and means be out the baby or I don't know. Why open na you no one can ane. But not you dear. One way any say, ane. Since you can yam for even at the firm, yeah. And count to me that.
You say the name of society, so just consent now, and what I say now. Who ba sama? Okay, a body language and courts. Your friend there some more courts. You bet you what to. So make sure you seek consent.
Yeah.
Verbal one. Mani be and uncle say, oh, I'm okay with what you are doing. In Ghana.
On campuses, how is it like?
So that's how you have to start from. It's
Yeah.
not yes, you educate you.
Okay.
You know, from campus, which you are you have to approach the person. If you want to do anything, you have to seek for consent.
What do you say we share baby no you know? I know band we share baby.
Okay, but obansu share money you ask for it, not to say more taking it from there, but while they will pay equity and your man who buys them there and money will be
What madam will be now per se one cast away share was guy you didn't come manage no more approaching a pay as a woman. Say yo never. But how about the other side? Any no pay crowd share. Very well. My last question is for all of us. But what was the theme for this year's campaign?
Unite to end digital violence.
Unite
End digital
Unite to end digital
against all women.
Yes, against
all women.
That one there, in fact, I was saying the truth. I don't have a daughter yet, but if I should have one, this is exactly how I'm going to protect her. I think I'm a comedian. That's why she called me Danlati. That's my stage name for comedy. And I must talk about everything except body shaming. Because me and my body no, and your proportion, me and manager homes are me head down and complaining for the because me too come me walk on them betty a true to her say for la foku and I say like Jamaican crank me and so me and my sister didn't get it. I don't want to talk about other people's that way. But what I find very disturbing is when men who should know better, some of age, young example, say 2 teenagers can pass because Facebook and social media, the consent age is about 16 before you can open an account. So anybody on Facebook is assumed to be at least 16 years old. So between 2 16-year-old, you're old in mind. But what was when you need? On the near fee. Now, assembly, but on the substance of assembly, name of the partner, assembly, the shape, then you're being the bed them now. It's very, 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 very disturbing. Wherever you are, when you see some of these behaviors, I think you should be man enough or woman enough to call the person out and say, that is so backward.
You can't say men criticize it, but we have constructive criticism. They want to me, and yes, I scroll.
Don't you know, say, it took quite a time. Even today, if Papa say a man doing rap politics, because as I say, Some one who for kakra oh we see you using we.
Yeah, be
we use
good. Yeah, be assuming niema.
Charlotte say by so present you use Jimenez the as and another one to man fan contact and
say your bad you can't get to the top without according to
the society.
Yes, you can't get there without saying we'll be no better than visa, and it's not right.
Yeah,
it's not right
because these days young girls no more politicians. So we a mistake here. People are not even looking at the mistake. They say, "Oh, we need to go ahead and go we need to go that one I think is very, very
it's rather unfortunate.
And
it's very bad.
Those of you who keep doing that, especially on the news feeds and these news portal articles, news portal been at the other say in the past message so you know so remember why BBC yeah shred the wire no yeah shred anybody no near perry be grab work on the partner with any baby I won't gas be yeah go for number 2
sometimes nipa no utim say nipa no ho ye fe pan but asema banti no yes na no ho ye fe and so you nipa ko ya maybe chairman will post bi ma aka say no ho fo it ana men ti hase
I'm a prat pan Kwasi prat man eko kaze as a BC you see obo ko wa so grab free mu vice president am more message and also you vice president office or bad TV no obi pim no and I may say or head auntie and no I'll compare what's some case I say the details of the story. Oh, she's beautiful so. Oh, the papa who he say, oh, just like that. Victoria Ramasan by on bedem or baby compare what's some there semba. Even a fear Schwarzenegger go for 2 man also 2 man go phobia. Nipana ban one her as a woman job na ordinary ha. We have all manner of
say nipano onye strong mentally. It takes only the few now almost so omanoya denina omobe banter with you. And yes, most of them they just hide behind their shells, which is not supposed to be so.
Okay. Now my good friend and mate of mine, we were in the university together. Today he's in the US with his family. Desmond Flexi Kofi Asante. Say Kwasi. He's one of those people who introduced me to radio way back at the university. Desmond is saying that you can check on people. When we were asking how do you check on people suffering gender violence, so you can check on them by getting closer to them, see physical, emotional changes, isolation, one wire reserved kakra. If you engage them in conversation, you can also pick 1 or 2 things. So see, the problem is society has made it difficult for a man to complain and it's killing us softly. And that's if you have problems, you can complain to me because you know your wife is also my friend. Now, our wife, there's also watching, you know. I don't know how he's abusing you. There's fasting now. As well. I was so thinking that you're fasting. I believe you have a very beautiful family, so I don't wish that for you at all. I'm just jesting. Thank you for coming through, Desmond Kofi Asante aka Flexi. We have some few minutes to get out of the studio. What exactly do you want to leave us before you go?
Okay, so before I leave, what I would want to say is the conditioning part I was talking about. Young parents are here, but so let's try to raise our children differently. Teach the boy child that it's okay to open up. It's okay to cry sometimes. And it's okay to be vulnerable because if we're able to shape the next generation, hopefully things will change with time. Because as at now, there are a lot of people who think otherwise. Even with all these awareness and still, no matter what, the person will open up because of conditioning. So what I will leave is that new parents coming up, let's try to recondition the minds of our children. Yes, recondition their minds. So that one day when you are no longer there, the child will be able to open up to ne co-worker, na danfo, ni neighbor, na something that's but obenya the right treatment to it. So that's what I will leave.
The say more help center near the ADB. Apart from campus, bigger society Kumasi, so we would take KBV challenge there. Do you think police station is the right place to go, or court, or where? Is it the church?
See, you were those.
Yeah.
Yes, there is Doksu, but as I said, sometimes going way up there, nipa no kra onko. So it has
Especially
to start
men.
from onko. It has to start from somewhere. Indeed, if it's a man, the responsibility has to lie with the family.
The bigger family.
The family, the friends, the neighbors. You have to be the bigger people. Now, when say the person needs help, then you take it from there. And the systems I was talking about, it should be in place everywhere. Asore, Ebusiem, school, Ejumem. There should be a place or people that you can reach out to when you experience any of these things. Then they can take it up from there. Because sometimes going straight up, no, or more, yes, sir. They will never do that.
Oh, Chidi Richard is saying that what happened in Parliament is barbarism and unparliamentary. The third term agenda in the public is not good for the government. President Mahama shouldn't fall for this trap. Every wise person is saying exactly the same thing. Pauli is saying, good morning, please continue. But we are always here, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, data because I glad and can do here any data. This one is also saying that it should start with the mindset and readiness to take the necessary steps, and the authorities also having interest in everyone's case and finding corrective measures. I think he's responding to me when I was saying that if I should report to anybody, not even police, even if you even tell my mother that you slapped me, my mother will say that you are inviting me to come home. So I should just stop crying and follow you wherever you are going.
The mindset.
It's the mindset. If it's all the way around, even if nobody reports, somebody who doesn't know how to speak can report, and I'll be arrested on the spot simply because I'm a man. I think I agree that as men, and yet Beman say, ye di we no wakwan watu. Senye wana watu hu achese Kristo. So the yunku nyemfanya mansankwa na se oyire na ubu okwa ne girl wa ne boss na se udi bema na nipa mema mo ye and I maybe no ma superior for ompe ono kra de fa romance ne twinchen but oba chew say yes ono na ye boss no wan hwe ya begine bag wa megine bag na obego kuri na se wo hwe na ntumi ansa na wa begya anuma so ska no wo no kama you know you can't stop na say hwe de wo de ye ona a gender-based violence to all men are sankwas to her no do account. You have to speak up. If you cannot report the person to appropriate context, find ways or means of trying to expose them. And by all means, master the courage to talk to people whilst they are wronging you. Don't let them finish and go before you chase them on the spot. Because these days, children are better at it than even adults.
The conditioning I was talking about.
Yeah, children. So they come to some more didia. What you can say, "Damn, did now they come to me." So we just say, "Ujai." But what about crack? I say, "Just be able to say, didia." Utabe to social media. You know, if your 5-year-old child reminds you, it tells you say 35 no 40 when you know. I think say Uja 35 oh mommy, you have to go and come back and bring all of that. So please, it is. It's a society that we have to build together. Thank you very much. If you have any last message at all, I don't know, but my time is up. We have to leave the studio. Please, I can give you some 1 minute. And Rose was here. She chose not to talk because she's an escort. But Bema and can smile can what to see. If any of you ladies have something to say, please let's run it up fast and go. Okay.
So my last verse, as Christmas is coming, let's all try to stay safe. There are going to be parties up and down. So one per se, you be me and what's not there. Because when you go to such gatherings, they are not able to control what happens. Even events organizers and they will not be able to control it. And Omo be outside, tell you won't even find the person again. And yet we never turn the phone. I recorded the Nipania. And you come back with a different mental issue. Not when you so TV so. Please stay safe and Merry Christmas in advance.
Mr. Tyler, with the Maybook must you. You're brand social media now. Maybook must be live and calendar. It will be as a chili say when you say when you're tired away from myself. Tired away, my name boss CJ, we're going home. Bantima Street, yeah, soon you're tired away with her. With my block street, yeah. When we are the baby, we need our own because what we are tired away was on pet touch. I don't want to go to Zoom. What do I say? Well, so this has been Hot in the Morning with me, Kwasi Mensah. Thank you very much to the production crew, DJ Nasco, CJ Louise, and the Black God. And TOD, also artistic designer, or your flyer, you can see the flyer is flying. So say, I'm very much grateful to you. Eric EKQ Pride, thank you for keeping up with us. Today we missed Gabby. Gabby is indisposed. God willing, Friday she could be part of us. So Friday we shall meet here. Na afi ya hear in news na etrego na they are rounding up the week. I keep reminding you that more and more programs are coming on this channel. So please bear with us and let's grow this together. So the next 10 years we say, oh, when it started, we were the first followers, and this is what we did. Yes. So stay with us. Hot in the Morning will continue on Friday. Until then, have a good morning. Okay. Oh, the earlier the better, man. There's a birthday here. Oh my goodness. This is quiet guy. What did I say? Yeah, wouldn't be wishing the baby. Wouldn't even need what did I say? This is the highest savage. Wow. Highest savage. Highest savage. I don't know where you are, but you look cool, man. That's all. Amsterdam. I'm reaching for but one body. What I say? Just no. What's the name again? Okay. Appear in Hampstead. Oh, okay. So he is in Ghana. Oh, Hampstead will appear in Ghana. Everybody so say Amsterdam because put in the area which that game is a guy who hey, bruh, savage highest. Amsterdam is my alma mater. So happy birthday to you. This is coming from DJ Nasco here at Afro City. And I'm going to be DJ for you. What I say? Okay. All right. So happy birthday to highest savage. Enjoy yourself. It's Christmas month, so I can imagine you're in the festive season already. I like your hairstyle, man. I've always been trying to do that, but I think it's a chill. They are still around, and even though they are hitting 80, they don't look like they are going anytime soon. So, highest savage. Enjoy your day and be a good guy, man. You look good. So please, we shall come here again some other time. I don't think you have a birthday wish for anybody. Yeah. Don't. If you did, say anyone who here and go over and all right. So our time is up. Adios. Ciao. Goodbye.